bad decision.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
There really was no clean start to that. Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to the Farming Sim Let's Play episode 25, 26, 27, 28, somewhere there. Anyways, today is an embarrassment because we only have $344,000 because I decided to plant oats so that I can prepare for the hay burners. But that put me short on like literally one load of soybeans because they are very high right now. $1,800 per 1,000 liters is a tremendously high price and could make us very rich. And I feel like an idiot. Come on, just get in the Le Combine. I don't know why they don't put dual sides on there. Who wants to walk through their corn to get into Le Harvester? I am sorry for whatever that was. I don't know what it was. I don't want to know what it was. But it felt right. I think a lot of things get summed up that way. A lot of sexual things. There are 12-year-olds watching. Actually, take that back. I haven't heard from the 12-year-olds in a long time. A long time. Actually, the last 12-year-old I heard from on this channel was the 300 subscriber special live stream. Which, by the way, we're at 322. Thank you for everybody that subscribed. We were doing like one a day there. Like literally today I woke up, I was at 320 and I was like, oh, that's depressing because I was at 322. And then they came back. So I don't know what happened there. I was confused and just all around just partially maybe completely upset. I don't know. There's no explanation for what happens to me and society. So, I think in the Minecraft Let's Play, I mentioned that my stimulus choke is having le problems. And that is completely and totally correct. So, story time. My father, 25 years ago, had a bank account at a bank. That bank was bought out by Wells Fargo. Well, so that bank account and that bank are no longer in existence. However, somehow the IRS decided, hey, let's send those checks to that bank account. Well, and so there was a possibility that we weren't going to get our checks till next year because they were going to just get stuck in the system. We were going to have to claim them. But it sounds as if, though, hear me out, it sounds as if that the checks went back to the IRS. Like the IRS was got a notification like, hey bro, this account doesn't exist, figure out what the hell to do. So the IRS has to write handwritten checks and send them to my father, which will take months potentially, which means it will be months before I get to do the really awesome video where I spend a bunch of money. My tax return will be here still another month and a half. Actually, I need to call my accountant tomorrow and be like, yo, bro, where's my, he was supposed to email me some stuff that I was supposed to sign. Nope, never did that. Those emails never came. So, gotta call him tomorrow and be like, yo, bro, where are these forms? Somebody asked me today, like, I was telling the story. Gosh darn it, I meant to push X. It's just like, why you need an accountant? Like, how many, like, where do you have all this money coming from? And I'm like, I just have a lot of accounts that I don't even know exist. And again, first world problems, right? There's accounts I don't even know exist. Very grateful for all these accounts that I don't know exist. and I don't know how much money I actually have or how much I'm actually worth. Am I like Elon Musk? Am I Elon Musk now, but poor? Like poor Musk? Like I have enough. Okay, enough bragging. Point is, I have to hire somebody to make sense of it all. Kind of like when I got a psychologist. That makes sense of my mind. Damn it. I'm a lost and troubled soul. Oh. I'm in a mood tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I am in a mood. Mooey. Milk. Cream. Chicken. Drinks. You know what? Tell you what. BV. So yeah. This video where I buy a bunch of stuff is going to take some time before it will come to fruition. However, Phil and I, or at least Phil and I, are having ideas for videos. So, you know, as the semester is finally... I think we just finished week 8. Yes, we did. We did finish week 8. We're in week 9 now. That leaves us with 6 more weeks, which is still a long time. It's still like a month. Still over a month and a half. But it's a lot less than it was. 1 month and 2 weeks, to be precise. Yeah. But hey, that's good. That's very good. Very stressful, and I'm getting also thinking about, oh god, one of the classes that I might fail. But let's not think about that. Getting out of breath, thinking about it. Gotta get it out of my head. Blah, blah, blah. Please go away. I don't want to cry today. Okay. Something else. Something else. Anything else. Please, brain. Please, just anything else. Okay, yeah. As the semester is winding down. What is it blocked by? Oh. Stupidity. That's what it's blocked by. It's blocked by its own stupidity. Hello? Idiot. I will fix your problem for you. And then you shall give me money. Yeah, so, I think actually there's a glitch currently in precision farming because the soybeans are not adding any more nitrogen to the soil. They're not. They're just not doing that anymore. And either A, they've nerfed it somehow, or B, it's glitching real hard. And I've seen it glitch real hard before, so I'll have to check for an update. I kind of just realized that I was going to end up just planting this episode, and I wanted to just be done playing Farming Sim for a little bit. I didn't play that much this weekend. Actually, I didn't play at all. Yeah. Work is hard, okay? Anyways, as the semester is winding down, back to the thing. We need to get back into this science video grind. And so, like, we're just ideas, my friend. I haven't written down a single one, and that upsets me and scares me because I'm going to forget all these ideas. So Phil actually proposed a episode of game theory, episode about game theory, I should say. That's all the more I can say about it because of just the whole premise of game theory. I can't explain it, otherwise it's going to cause problems. Not that the people involved. Anyways, I can't explain it anymore. Although maybe I could. Anyways, the point is, it's a game theory episode, and I think it could be interesting. I think it could be fun. Also, I had this fun idea, and you guys can be a part of it. Link to the Discord in the description. So, in the Discord server, I have a set of rules, regulations, and bylaws that legislate the correct verbiage there? Govern. We'll just say govern. That govern. I got a story about words here in a minute. That govern the way the the Discord run. And in there, we have a court system. And, well, there's, like, nobody on the server. And so, like, using the court system is kind of... It doesn't work. So there's not any... I don't know if it's going to work in the future. But, if we could do a fake court hearing... I mean, it'd still be serious, but, like, you know, a serious fake court hearing. And then that could be a good video. And so, if you guys want to do that, join the Discord. Leave a chat in the general saying, hey, I want to do this. And if I get enough people that are going to be able and willing to do this, it doesn't seem like there's really anybody interested but Team. But Team's also the only person active on the server. So, thanks, feller, for being active. Even though I'm not. And no one else is. So, the point is, yeah, I want to try it, and I think it'd be a funny little video, you know, everybody laughing, ha ha ha, you know, having a good time, like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that, or, you know, whatever. You get the picture, right? It's funny, ha ha ha. Make fun of people who do not understand, you know, the court system, or do not understand the evidence brought forth against them. Anyways, yeah, so that's yeah, that kind of came from, Memulus. He's a British YouTuber, and they did Discord School back when, COVID started, and so what they would do is they would get a bunch of people, tell them, make a PowerPoint, okay? And just whatever the PowerPoint was, and they'd get them in a queue, and they would just randomly pick from the queue of people in line, and then they'd present it, and they'd just make fun of them, and then sometimes they send them to the principal's office, and there's this whole funny thing. It was funny, alright? It's funny. Now, granted, Memulus has probably got more humor dripping out of him than I could ever hope to achieve, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm funnier than I actually think I am. I don't know. I don't think I am. Or maybe I'm just not as spontaneously funny, or at least to myself. I can maybe I can make more jokes around other people. And I think the water bottle said the latest, I personally didn't think the latest podcast was too good. I don't know. I guess I haven't really listened to it. So I don't know. But he said it was really funny. He said it was pretty good. So, I surprise myself sometimes. He says, yeah, it's really funny. You and Phil's banter was perfect. So, yeah. Yeah. We'll get Will back on there, and, well, it's just mainly just Phil and I bantering, but we gotta get, once we get Will on a good banter, it's alright. I don't know what his deal was. I remember when, like, when he first started this YouTube journey with us, he was, like, super enthusiastic, but, like, he annoyed me to the point where I didn't want him in the videos. Now it's like, I can tolerate him, because he has matured. As my father would say, mature, but that's only referring to Corn. Otherwise, he says mature every other time. Actually, no, he doesn't. No, he still says mature. No matter how many times we correct him and laugh at him, he still says mature. Anyways, like, what are you referring to as corn? Well, okay, so sweet corn. Okay, I'll get back to the main subject. So sweet corn, my father likes to actually harvest it a little sooner than what most people would harvest at. So, picture of corn, please. Okay, more editing work than I was supposed to do. Like I said, oh god, I never got to the main point. Okay, there's a lot of things I want to talk about. This is good. This is good. Okay, so corn. We examine our ear of corn that is on the screen, right? So underripe corn will be more pelleted, and you'll see it at the tips. That's just because those don't butt up against the other kernels. Well, my father likes to pick them right before they start to squish together. So they're just like little BBs almost. They're still, that's how you refer to them. They're like BBs. And they're getting very close to they're starting to really start to squish, but they're not there yet. And he's right. That's the best time to pick sweet corn. It is just so sweet. There's so much sugar and flavors, not as much starch. There's just a lot of sugar in there, and so they're really sweet, and each one just kind of pops in your mouth instead of kind of like chewing on rubber. And my grandma, my mom's mom, she sucked, all right, at picking ears of corn. Now, to be fair, she was using like your store-bought brands of seeds. We switched to Roundup Ready. It's Monsanto's second sweetest variety. I think it's Passion. There's 3. Oh my god, I know a lot about freaking corn, all right. Specifically sweet corn. I gave a speech about sweet corn. It was a how to plant sweet corn, I believe. I did a bunch of math too. That was fun. Maybe I can find that speech. No, I can't. It's gone. Never mind. It's gone. I can't get it back. I'm sorry. I still don't think I can. I'm pretty sure I wrote it in a Google Doc, so it's gone. Because I don't have access to that Google account anymore. Oh, that's a shame. I'm thinking, maybe I can. No, I can't. I know I can't. They cut me out. I'm pretty sure I just tried not too long ago. Anyways, so yeah, so there's 3 varieties of Monsanto's Roundup Ready sweet corn, and we have the second sweetest variety. It's very good. I've never tried their third variety. This other stuff, when you pick it early, it's very sweet. So I wonder if the second. I wonder if it's not if it's a linear growth, it's a linear progression. It's not gonna be that good. But if it's exponential, ooh, that could be really good. I hope it's exponential, or maybe logarithmic. Ooh. I remember. Oh God, I'm getting off topic again, and I've already completely forgot about the other stuff I was going to talk about because now I'm getting distracted by the things I'm going to say. So in econ metrics, this class that gives me a stomach ulcer every time I think about it. And I hope maybe I can get an actual stomach ulcer and then get out of class. Not get out of class, but like get sympathy from the professor. Like, hey, your class gave me a stomach ulcer, and I don't even know what's going on. That's why. Anyways, so he was like, I don't know why he started talking about logs. And he's like, all logs in econ are natural logs, and then which is true. And then he was just like, why would you use logs? He's like, if you're an ag econ, I like perked my ears up. And I was like, you either saying that just to get my attention, or you actually mean it. I think he was saying it partially just to get my attention. I lost interest seconds after he said it, so I got bored. Yeah, so funny thing about logs. Anyways, there was something I skipped over. Okay, we gotta backtrack here. Okay, before the sweet corn, how to pick perfect sweet corn. Okay, we backtrack further. Right, we were talking about mature. Right, we're back to Will and how he is on the podcast. So, yes, Will, now, I don't know what his problem is. He doesn't want to be on the podcast, or like, I don't think he wants to do YouTube as much as he used to. And I wonder what happened, which upsets me, because it's like, dang it, I can finally handle him, and he's now like the perfect amount of stupidity. Like, podcast 30 was too much stupidity, and so like we took him off for 30 episodes, and that mellowed him out. Not quite 30, but almost. And that really mellowed him out. But now, when we want him on, he's just like, I'm busy doing this, or he comes on, he's just not like, he's just there. So I don't know what that's about. And maybe he's watching, and maybe he can make a comment on the next podcast, which we record Sunday night, because Phil keeps getting home really late Saturday nights, and it's upsetting me. And I realize you're getting upset by me getting louder and quieter. I'm sorry. Anyways, we are approaching 20 minutes. I like to make these 30 minutes, but if I don't have anything to talk about, why would I continue? And I don't know what I'm going to title this damn video, or what the freaking thumbnail's going to be. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so we've just been coming up with a bunch of ideas. There was one that's kind of inspired by the podcast, where we go around and ask people, hey, can you identify what state this is by its shape? And interestingly enough, Phil and I can identify every single state. I only know, so like, I know all the states, and like Washington, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Oregon, for some reason would throw me off. For some reason, I could not remember. Vermont and New Hampshire just throw me off every time. But Oregon and Washington, it's just a stupid, honest mistake. However, I just remembered that Seattle is really close to the Canadian border. Not really close, but it's close. To the Canadian border, and so that's what I remember. I just kind of think about the iCarly episode where they go to Canada. And they should get fat cakes and how they only drove like an hour to get to Canada or whatever. So that's how I remember. And kids, actually, that's a great example of how you want to remember something. So like the people who can remember like whole decks of cards in the order they were in are super freaks. And I could never do something like that. But they teach you to add stories or make a story about not a story. They tell you to come up with pictures, I think. Whatever. The point is, a picture or a story is easier to remember than a number and just a data point. Alright? You ever try to memorize a girl's phone number after you get it or a guy's phone number after you get it? Yeah. You can't. It takes several tries. Or like even a person's name. Just remembering a person's name, for that matter, is very difficult. And unless you apply a story to it, you can't remember. Like my friend from Malaysia who was gay. I have to apply those adjectives. For a while, I had to apply those adjectives because I could not remember his name. I knew... Before he told me that, I knew his name. But sometimes I blank out on people's names. And so those were great adjectives. I'm like, oh, my gay Malaysian friend, blank. Yeah, so. Yes, I have a friend who was gay. And yeah, that's all there is to that story. So. Anyways. And he's not from the United States. Wow, am I a cultured person? I tell you what. Look at that. In a canyon, excavated for the mine, dwelt the miner, 49er, and his daughter, Clementine. You know, what's really great about this camera being right here? If somebody wants to walk through that door, so Rondo, I can just look at my screen. And there's the door. I can look behind me, so I know what's going on behind me. And I just watch the rolling shutter effect of my LEDs. I don't remember if that comes through in the video. I'm pretty sure it does, but whatever. Anyways. Ha. So, what I don't know what to talk about. I think I've run out of stuff. I think I've hit max things to talk about. I mean, I guess I could talk about like things I want to buy. Oh, that's right. How much money do I have in my bank account? Let's check. In my bank account. In my bank account. I guess the one thing I could order. I mean, I have more money than I think. So I don't know why I'm making a big fuss about this. I'm checking the money in my bank account. Oh, 318. That's significantly less than I was hoping for. That's fine. It's all pending still, but those are already incorporated. Yeah, so oh, okay. I got my new phone. And I got a screen protector put on it. Yeah. I forgot. So since it's the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, not a visual one, light-based one, you can only get certain screen protectors and still have it work. So I have this very expensive plastic one. I just bought whatever Best Buy had, And the guy's like, yeah, we install any screen protectors. It doesn't matter. I'm like, oh, so you're not like Verizon, where it's just like if you have the same brand we have, we'll install it, which is stupid. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, next time I will go buy a $5. I don't want to keep the plastic one. He said to get a sapphire one, and I said, well, once this one dies, I'll go get a sapphire one. Because why you need sapphire is because it's more conductive to heat than glass, and so a tempered glass screen protector doesn't work. It's too thick. But sapphire should work. You do have to press quite a bit harder, but it can work. And I've noticed I've had to press more with the screen protector on, and actually my screen sensitivity was already maxed before the screen. I didn't even notice it. That would have been a actually no, I did notice it. Never mind. But that would have been a leftover setting from my old phone, which I sent back to wherever they're taking it to recycle or whatever. I sent that back in today. What was I gonna say? Right, that would have been an old setting from it, because I had a tempered glass screen protector and I had it on like the default setting when I first put it on. And after a certain period of time, I was like, this is not working. I can't. I'm just having to press really hard, or it's just not tracking me well. I had to end up turning the sensitivity up, and so and since you can transfer things, yeah, because of the way things transfer, it didn't matter. I made an unboxing of the phone actually, and it will replace a Omegle video. It won't replace it, but it'll get me ahead of week on Omegle videos, which is good because I was behind a week already from when I was originally making videos. So if I'm ahead a week, that's great. Or 2 weeks, I guess. Or whatever point is, I'm ahead of video, which will be great. I haven't been ahead of video in a long time, so that's very good. Very good. But there will be an Omegle video this week. Trust me. 2 weeks from now, there'll be the phone unboxing. It's not a review. It's just an unboxing. So it's very quick, short, sweet video. Very expensive video. Not the most expensive video I've made, though. However, if we went based off of... So, like, if we didn't take the computer one into example, because, like, we use it for every single video, and I just got a email? Oh, yeah, I got an email. That's what that was. Oh, yes, I hope it's my professor, because I needed... I just finished this one credit course. I turned in all my assignments except for one. There was this survey, and I couldn't do the survey. I couldn't get access. It was broken. Anyways, yeah. Otherwise, what was I talking about before the email distracted me? Right. Yeah. So the phone. Yeah. So there was no review, and yeah. It's a short, sweet little video just of me unboxing it and talking about it. Yeah. I didn't want to review it, so... I mean, I could review it, like, a month from now. But I don't have my S9 to just, like, side-by-side compare it. I would have loved to take in the mass of them. I should have. Oh, I should have. Also, I gotta find a way to keep my USB-C port clean, because it's already dirty from how much dust is in my pocket. There's a lot of dust. Yeah. So... Oh, and it has so much better of battery. I'm at 62%. It's at 10 p.m. tonight. I've had relatively... I'd say pretty heavy use. I watched an hour of YouTube videos, and this is great. The minimum brightness on this thing is so like it's like the minimum brightness is like as dark as my old phone, but because of the slider is very exponential at the end to the left. So when you shift all the way to the left to like go dark, it goes as dark as my old phone. But if we just go just the tiniest bit out, like, I can't go any closer, otherwise it just goes black. And so, yeah. But at this light level is super bright. I'll be curious to see once the sun comes back. It's been pretty cloudy since I got the phone. To see, I have had to turn it up, I guess, a little bit. And it's very linear. It doesn't really get much brighter once you get up to the high end of it. But... It's so much brighter, and the fact that it can be brighter than what my phone was and my battery is just, it's fine. I'm getting 2 days out of it. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. I'm not gonna charge it tonight, which is crazy. My S9 did that one time when I first got it. So here's the crazy part. So my old phone, it was a Droid Mini, right? All right, this would be the last story. I would get, when I first got it, it would make it all day, but I wasn't using it that much. By the end, though, because of how crap the battery was and just how much I used it, I had to charge it when I was at the university twice per day. And that wasn't enough. So 3 times per day would be enough to get me through the whole day. S9, once at night, and that was good enough. Truth be told, it was starting to get to the point where, like, if I used it a lot in one day, I'd have to charge a little bit at night. And I'm sure if I kept using it, I would get to the point where I'd have to charge it like twice in a day. But the battery would be so junk by then anyways, it wouldn't matter. And the phone would probably be kind of junked. So this one, I don't know, because like a heavy day's use, right? If it uses over 50%, but I'm still like 40%, I don't want to charge it. So I guess unless I only charge it to 80%, which is actually, here's something I want to point out. I want Samsung to do what Asus is doing, and where you can go into settings, and it will and you can tell it, hey, don't start charging until this time, and then only charge to 80% or 90% or whatever, which I think is genius. And I had the idea back when somebody first started telling me about how your phone battery should work, blah 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 blah, how you should and shouldn't charge. And like when I saw that Asus put those software things, I'm like, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. That's awesome. And my phone, it charged it to 80%. Yeah, that'd be fine. 80%, so I do about 40% in one day, so I'd get down to about 40%. So I'd be riding that fine line. On average, it seems I've been using about 40% per day. A little more than that, depending. So it's a fine line between getting 2 days out of it if I'm only charging 80%. But 90%, I get 2 days comfortably, and 90% is fine. I'm only gonna hold on to this phone for 3 years again. So before I get a new one. So 30%. So 90% is probably perfect. Get me down to 10%. Perfect. Yeah. So Samsung, if you're listening, please incorporate this. This would be awesome. I would love it, and you'd get so much more life out of your batteries. Now, granted, they want to keep they're a hardware company, and that doesn't make a lot of money. So making the phones last longer is not great, and the fact that they only support the software for 3 to 4 years is not great. 4 years is pretty good amount of time. That's how long I hold on to my previous phone, for 4 years. This phone, I held on to it for 2.5, not quite 3, 2.5. But this phone, I'll hold on for probably a full 3. Yep, or just about 3. Yeah. I'll be curious with the Galaxy S24. Right? No. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the Galaxy S24 has in store for me. But that is a long time in the future, and that is all we have for tonight. I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be. I'll probably just make this the generic thumbnail. Just planting and good commentary. That was really good commentary. Unless I missed something because I was going in and out of stories, there shouldn't be any problems. Anyways, leave a comment, please. Let me know what you think. Oh, I remember now. I need your guys' opinion on whether or not I should pre-record the Minecraft Let's Plays so that the commentary is better, and then you can have some solid gameplay and some solid commentary. They won't line up. I'll make comments on the gameplay, but the commentary and the gameplay will line up much better, and it'll be really good. Let me know if you want to see that. Farming Sim, I really don't need that. I just need to make a list of things I need to talk about. so I stay on track and not get off topic on sweet corn. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New Farming Sim Let's Plays every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Central Time, and good night. What an episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed what you watched and you want to see what the series started, go check out the playlist. If you want to see more, and so you don't miss a single second, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet watch time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.